Hello, everybody. Welcome to page 34. The first thing we're going to do is skim. Skim 的意思是读一个东西，但是我们不是仔细读，我们是很快的读，尽可能快的读。So what we're going to do is we are on page 34 and we are going to look at Jenny's blog for not more than 15 seconds. 不要超过15秒钟。看这个博客，然后 answer the questions, then read and check your answers, okay? 如果你要做一些考试的话，你真的需要练习你的 skimming, 你的很快的读。All right, so I'm going to show it to you for 15 seconds, and then we're going to answer the questions, all right? Before we read, let's read the questions. Question number 1, how old is Jenny? We're only going to look for 15 seconds, but we're going to try to figure out how old is Jenny. How is she feeling? 她有什么感觉？她现在是什么样的呢？ And what is the problem? Okay, 什么问题？她有什么问题？ What is the problem? How is she feeling? How old is Jenny? We got 15 seconds. Are you ready? And go. All right, that was about 15 seconds. So I don't know how old Jenny is. I didn't see how old Jenny is. Did you see? I'm going to write a question mark there. I don't know. I do know how Jenny is feeling. Do you know how Jenny is feeling? I think Jenny is feeling frustrated. Frustrated 的意思是沮丧的，他有点焦虑，一点生气，frustrated. What's the problem? The problem is, what do you think? I think the problem is her brother is cooking dinner and her brother is bad at cooking. Okay? 我15秒钟可以弄到这么多. Now let's read it and check our answers. All right? Read it again. Let's read it for the first time. 13andsosmart.com 13岁而且太聪明 .com My blog about my day and other important things. Okay? 这是他的关于他的天，他还有其他重要的东西的一个博客。Friday the 17th of March. Not a good day. My older brother Jeremy is cooking tonight. What's the problem? I can hear you saying. Well, the problem is that you don't know my brother. You don't know how he cooks. And you don't know that every Friday is a nightmare for me because my parents go to their dance class. When they come back, we all sit down and Jeremy starts serving what he calls another surprise meal. Jeremy isn't a bad cook. Oh. He's a catastrophe. Ah. All right. 我现在给你翻译这个。今天不是一个好的一天。我的哥哥 Jeremy 正在煮饭。有什么问题呢？我可以听到你说。Well, 问题就是你不知道我的哥哥是谁，你也不知道他煮的怎么样的，而且你也不知道每一个星期五晚上对我来说是一个噩梦，因为我的家长们去上跳舞课，他们回来的时候我们都坐下，而且 Jeremy 开始给我们他叫做另外一个惊艳的炖饭。Jeremy 不是一个不好的煮饭的人，他是一个大灾难。First of all, he always cooks too many things like fish, steak, boiled ham, roast chicken, and sausages all on one plate. That's too much food for a week. How can one person eat all that in one meal? Mom and Dad don't say a word, of course. They're too polite. And they don't want to give up their dance classes. OK， 第一个事情就是他一直煮的太多东西，比如说鱼、牛排、火腿、鸡，还有香肠都在一个盘子上。这个是太多了，吃在一个星期里面。那怎么一个人可以一顿饭里面吃那么多呢？妈妈和爸爸当然不说一句话，因为他们太客气，而且他们不想要放弃他们的跳舞课。Spaghetti tonight. When Jeremy says spaghetti, he doesn't say it, he sings it. He loves cooking spaghetti. Well, he loves cooking anything. But that doesn't make a difference. It tastes terrible. There isn't enough tomato sauce on it. There's too much pasta. And there's too much salt. Yuck. Another one of my brother's favorites is vegetable soup. It's always too spicy, and there are never enough vegetables in it. And he puts in little pieces of fish, steak, ham, chicken, and sausages. You can guess where they're from. It's the leftovers from the week before. 意大利面是今天晚上的饭。Jeremy 说意大利面的时候，他不说它出来，他唱它出来。他很爱煮意大利面，那他也很爱煮任何东西。但是对我来说都是一样的，都是很恶心。没有足够番茄酱在它上面，有太多面条，而且太多盐。另外一个我哥哥很喜欢做的顿饭就是蔬菜汤鸡，一直是太辣，而且从来没有足够蔬菜在里面，而且他在它里面放了小块的 fish, steak, ham, chicken, and sausages. 你可以猜他们是从哪里来的？他们是留下的上个星期吃的那些吧。My brother's desserts aren't bad. He gets them at the supermarket. It's usually ice cream with strawberries or chocolate mousse with mango. But of course, there are never enough strawberries and there's never enough ice cream. I want to talk to Mom and Dad today. I want them to give up dancing. It's not healthy. You know what I mean? It's unhealthy for me when they go dancing every Friday. 我的哥哥的甜品不错，他从市场买的。一般来说是冰淇淋和草莓在一起，或者巧克力布丁有芒果在一起。但是当然，一直没有足够草莓，一直没有足够冰淇淋。我真需要跟妈妈爸爸谈这一点吧。我想要他们放弃他们的跳舞课，这个不健康，你知道吗？对我来说，他们去跳舞每一个星期五，对我来说不是健康的吧？All right. Now, let's answer the questions. How old is Jenny? Probably 13 because it says 13 and SoSmart.com. Jenny is 13. How is she feeling? 我之前说的是对的，是 frustrated. 沮丧的。What's the problem? Her brother is cooking dinner every Friday. Read the blog again. Answer the questions. Stop the video. Do it yourself. Come back and I'll give you the answers. How do Jenny's parents react to Jeremy's cooking? Jenny 的家长们有什么反应对 Jeremy 煮饭的情况吧？ They never say a word. 他们从来不说任何坏话。They are polite. 他们是客气的。They are polite. Number 2, what does Jeremy sometimes do with the food his family doesn't eat? Okay, Jeremy 有时候用他的家人不吃的饭用来做什么呢？ He puts it in next week's food. 他把它放在下星期的食物吧。I'm gonna use this because it's a little bit too. Three. Why does Jeremy sing when he serves his spaghetti? 为什么 Jeremy 给人 spaghetti 的时候，意大利面的时候，为什么他唱歌？ Because he loves spaghetti and he loves to cook. 4. What does Jenny like about the meals Jeremy serves? Jenny 喜欢 Jeremy 煮的饭的那部分吧。She likes his desserts. 她的甜品。5. What does Jenny say that her mom and dad's dance... Why does Jenny say that her mom and dad's dance class is unhealthy? 为什么 Jenny 说了她的妈妈和爸爸的跳舞课是不健康的？ Because she has to eat her brother's gross 恶心的 food, and that is unhealthy for her. Oh, Jenny, stop complaining. 不要一直抱怨 Jenny. 你的哥哥是玩得好玩，他是给你做一个好的一个还可以的一顿饭。你不要抱怨 Jenny. Let's talk about your favorite meal. We're going to put the sentences together, sentences or phrases. Sentence 和 phrase 是差不多一样的意思。把 sentences 和 phrases put in order to make an email from Jenny to her friend. 所以这些我们放在对的一个程序，会变成一个从 Jenny 到她的朋友的一个email 吧。Number 1, Dear Jimmy. That's a starter. That's an opener. So her friend's name is Jimmy. If you want, you can stop the video, do it yourself, come back. Let's see. Okay. I'm scanning. What I do? 我觉得这两个是有可能的。Okay. Would you like to come and try this week's surprise? 你好 Jimmy, 你要不要过来尝试这个星期的惊喜吗？或者你周五有空吗？ So I think that's what it is. 然后我们继续读一下。My brother always cooks a surprise meal for us then. Would you like to come? It's apparently my... Okay, now I know it. Are you free on Friday night? 周五晚上你有空吗？ My brother always cooks a surprise meal for us then. 我的哥哥一直给我们煮一个惊艳的一顿饭那时候。Okay? 然后 Would you like to come and try this week's surprise? 你会不会喜欢过来尝试这个星期的惊喜吧？ If you haven't done it already, keep going. Actually, this week it's not a surprise. 其实这个星期不是一个惊喜。It's pear and bean omelet. 那它就是什么？它是一个 pear 还有豆子的鸡蛋这个 omelet 吧。Doesn't that sound good? 难道这不听起来很好吃吗？ And for dessert, it's some ice cream and strawberries. 其实这个也可能是 7, 这个也可能是 8, 所以然后 please say you can come. 请告诉我你可以过来吧。Best Jenny. Cool. That's the way it goes. Now, write out the email in your notebooks and then write a paragraph describing your favorite or least favorite meal. This is going to be your homework. So I'll come back in the next video and say more about that. But for now, let's end the class, and I will explain more about the homework in the next video. Thanks for coming. See ya.